Why the AES alliance could become the most powerful political bloc in West Africa. A quiet but potentially historic transformation is taking shape in West Africa, and its impact could redefine the political, economic, and security landscape of the region for years to come. What began as a response to shared security challenges has evolved into something much larger. A growing alliance between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger that many supporters believe could emerge as one of the most influential political forces on the African continent. Known as the Alliance of Sahel States, or AES, the partnership has attracted global attention because it represents more than a traditional security arrangement. To its supporters, the alliance is the beginning of a new era, one centered on sovereignty, regional cooperation, self-reliance, and a determination to chart an independent path forward. Across the capitals of Ouagadougou, Bamako, and Niamey, leaders have repeatedly emphasized their commitment to closer cooperation. While each country faces unique challenges, they share many common priorities, including security, economic development, resource management, and strengthening national sovereignty. For decades, the Sahel region has been one of the most strategically important and politically complex regions in Africa. Rich in natural resources and positioned at the crossroads of North and West Africa, it has long attracted international attention. Yet despite its enormous potential, the region has faced persistent security threats, economic difficulties, and developmental challenges. Supporters of the AES believe that these challenges require regional solutions. Instead of relying solely on external assistance, the alliance seeks to strengthen cooperation among neighboring states, allowing them to coordinate policies, share resources, and pursue common objectives. The first pillar of the alliance is security. For many observers, security cooperation remains the foundation upon which the AES was built. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have all faced threats from armed groups operating across vast territories and remote border regions. These groups often exploit difficult terrain and porous borders to move personnel, weapons, and supplies. As a result, no single country can address these challenges entirely on its own. Supporters argue that coordinated action is essential. Joint military planning, intelligence sharing, border monitoring, and synchronized operations have become increasingly important components of regional security efforts. The logic behind this approach is straightforward. If threats operate across borders, responses must do the same. Many military analysts believe that stronger cooperation between AES member states improves operational efficiency and enhances the ability to respond rapidly to emerging threats. The alliance's emphasis on collective security has therefore become one of its defining characteristics. But security is only part of the story. The second pillar of the AES is economic independence. In recent years, leaders across the alliance have increasingly focused on questions surrounding economic sovereignty, resource management, and development. Supporters argue that countries rich in natural resources should be able to derive greater benefits from those resources. This perspective has fueled discussions about mining, energy production, industrial development, and regional trade. Burkina Faso possesses significant gold reserves. Mali is one of Africa's leading gold producers. Niger holds substantial uranium and other strategic resources. Together, these countries control assets that many believe could play a major role in shaping the future of the region. Supporters of the AES frequently point out that cooperation could help member states negotiate from positions of greater strength, develop shared infrastructure projects, and pursue industrialization strategies that benefit their populations. Rather than acting individually, the alliance provides opportunities for coordinated economic planning. Many observers view this as one of the most important long-term aspects of the partnership. If successful, economic cooperation could contribute to job creation, infrastructure development, increased trade, and greater regional integration. The third pillar of the AES is sovereignty. This concept appears repeatedly in speeches, policy discussions, and public statements from leaders throughout the alliance. Supporters argue that national sovereignty means having the freedom to determine domestic priorities without undue external influence. For many citizens, this message resonates strongly. Across social media platforms and public discussions, supporters often describe the alliance as a symbol of self-determination and independence. The popularity of this message is particularly evident among younger generations who are increasingly interested in questions surrounding governance, development, and Africa's role in global affairs. Many see the AES as an attempt to build a future based on local priorities rather than external expectations. This perception has helped generate significant public interest across the region. The alliance has also attracted attention because of the personalities involved. President Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, military leader Assimi Goïta of Mali, and General Abdourahmane Tchiani of Niger have each become prominent figures within contemporary African political discourse. Supporters often portray them as leaders seeking to redefine relationships between African nations and the wider international community. Whether one agrees with that characterization or not, there is little doubt that their leadership has contributed to the visibility of the alliance. Together, they represent a new generation of regional leadership that places strong emphasis on sovereignty and regional cooperation. Another factor contributing to the alliance's growing influence is geography. When viewed collectively, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger occupy an enormous strategic area in the heart of the Sahel. Their combined territory stretches across vast distances and connects important trade routes, resource-rich regions, and critical transportation corridors. This geographic significance enhances the alliance's strategic relevance. Regional integration could potentially improve transportation networks, facilitate trade, and strengthen economic connections between member states. Infrastructure projects linking the three countries could further increase their economic potential. Supporters frequently argue that closer cooperation will allow the region to unlock opportunities that might be difficult to achieve individually. However, significant challenges remain. Security concerns continue to require substantial resources and attention. Economic development demands investment, infrastructure, and institutional capacity. Managing regional integration involves complex coordination across multiple sectors. Furthermore, expectations surrounding the alliance are extremely high. Supporters hope the AES will deliver measurable improvements in security, economic growth, and living standards. Meeting these expectations will require sustained effort and long-term planning. Analysts often caution that building effective regional institutions takes time. Successful alliances depend not only on shared goals but also on practical implementation. Policies must be translated into tangible results. Citizens ultimately judge success based on outcomes rather than aspirations. Despite these challenges, enthusiasm surrounding the alliance remains strong among many supporters. For them, the AES represents more than a political arrangement. It symbolizes a vision of regional unity and collective progress. The alliance's future influence will likely depend on its ability to demonstrate concrete achievements. Success in security cooperation could strengthen public confidence. Economic progress could increase popular support. Regional projects that improve daily life could further reinforce the alliance's legitimacy. Many observers believe that if these objectives are achieved, the AES could become one of the most significant political and economic blocs in West Africa. Its influence could extend beyond member states and shape broader discussions about regional integration across the continent. Some analysts even suggest that the alliance could serve as a model for other regions facing similar challenges. The possibility of coordinated development strategies, shared infrastructure projects, and collective security frameworks has attracted attention well beyond the Sahel. As global interest in Africa continues to grow, regional organizations are becoming increasingly important actors. The AES enters this environment with ambitious goals and significant public attention. Whether it ultimately fulfills its potential remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that the alliance has already become one of the most closely watched political developments in contemporary Africa. The coming years will reveal whether Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger can transform their shared vision into lasting achievements. If they succeed, the implications could be profound, not only for the Sahel but for West Africa as a whole. A stronger AES could reshape regional politics, influence economic development, redefine security cooperation, and contribute to a new chapter in African integration. For supporters, this is precisely why the alliance matters. They believe they are witnessing the emergence of something historic. A partnership that began as a response to common challenges could ultimately evolve into one of the most powerful political forces in West Africa. And if that happens, the rise of the AES may be remembered as one of the defining geopolitical stories of the decade. As we conclude this analysis, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. the Alliance of Sahel States is no longer being viewed by many supporters as a temporary political arrangement. For its advocates, it represents the foundation of a new regional vision, one built on cooperation, sovereignty, security, and economic self-determination. The road ahead will not be easy. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger continue to face significant security challenges, economic pressures, and the complex realities of regional integration. Building a strong and influential bloc requires more than shared ambitions. It demands consistent leadership, effective institutions, strategic planning, and above all, tangible results that improve the daily lives of millions of citizens across the Sahel. Yet despite these challenges, optimism remains strong among those who believe the AES can become a transformative force in West Africa. Supporters see the alliance as an opportunity to strengthen regional security, expand economic cooperation, develop critical infrastructure, and ensure that the region's vast natural resources contribute directly to national development. For many observers, the most important question is no longer whether the AES exists, but what it can ultimately become. Can Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger successfully build a model of cooperation that inspires other nations? Can the alliance create lasting stability in a region that has faced years of uncertainty? And can it transform shared challenges into opportunities for growth and prosperity? The answers to these questions will shape not only the future of the Sahel, but potentially the future of West African politics as a whole. If the alliance continues to strengthen, it could emerge as one of the most influential regional blocs on the continent, capable of shaping economic policies, security strategies, and geopolitical discussions for years to come. For now, the AES remains one of Africa's most closely watched political developments. Every new initiative, every joint operation, every economic agreement, and every step toward deeper integration will be scrutinized by supporters, critics, and international observers alike. What happens next could define an entire generation. Thank you for watching Bright Shine News. If you found this analysis valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth reports on Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, the AES Alliance, African geopolitics, security developments, and the stories shaping the future of the continent. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the AES Alliance can become the most powerful political bloc in West Africa? Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay connected to the stories that matter most across Africa and beyond.